A girl slept soundly until someone violently yanked the blankets off her disoriented. She sat up groggily, only to have her hair grabbed and her head slammed back onto the pillow. To her horror, it was her father, confused and frightened. The girl couldn't understand why her father was acting this way. He stared at her with unnerving intensity, unsettling gaze, and said that she had grown into a young woman. Anna froze in terror as he released her hair and began caressing her face, just as Anna feared what might happen next. Her father turned around and left the room, leaving her alone in a state of shock. The next morning, Anna sat blankly at the kitchen table while her mother prepared breakfast. Her mind was torn. She didn't know whether or not to tell her mother about the events of the night before. Just then, her father walked into the room, casually greeting her with a smile as if nothing had happened. Anna ignored him angrily, walking away. But what really unnerved her was her mother's strange behavior. She suddenly started gobbling down her food. When Anna's brother complained that the food was too salty, the mother, however, stuffed more food into her mouth, saying that it was not salty and insisted that her son finish it. Her father tried to comfort the boy, saying he didn't have to eat the food if he didn't want to. But the mother, suddenly enraged, flipped the table over. The boy, frightened, began to cry. That evening, when her father returned from work, he found his wife happily watching TV as though nothing had happened. He wanted to ask her about the strange events of the morning, but she just brushed him off, claiming that he had left early and hadn't made them breakfast. Thinking she was avoiding the issue, he didn't press her further. But in truth, she hadn't lied. There was a new presence in their home. Later that night, Lisa was taking a shower when she suddenly heard a knock on the door. Wiping the steam off the glass, she saw Anna standing eerily still behind it, her expression odd and unsettling. Anna told Lisa to kill everyone in the house. Puzzled and alarmed, Lisa rushed to Anna's room to figure out what was going on. But Anna insisted that she hadn't left her room, and then pulled Lisa inside to tell her about what had happened the night before, how her father had pulled the blanket off her. Lisa thought it was just a nightmare. But just then, their father barged into the room holding a utility knife and walking toward the sisters with cold,